Hi, I'm Sylvia, and in this video I'm sharing how I challenge myself to make a collage every single day for 100 days. And the reason I want to talk about it here is that it changed the way I see my creative practice and myself. At the end of this video, I'll tell you what my next challenge will be and why I believe that challenges are perfect to build a new habit. And yes, the new challenge still has everything to do with collage. So how did it start? A few months ago, I took a collage course by Cordula Kagemann on Fiber Arts Take 2. That course reminded me of how much I love collage. I had tried it over 10 years ago, but somehow I stopped, like I did with many things. I still had a 4-liter bin of matte medium sitting in my cabinet, almost untouched. So I made a decision. I will use it up one collage at a time. Not to impress anyone, not to make it perfect, just to show up for myself every single day and create something. Even if it is very tiny, like gluing a single scrap of paper in my art journal. Once I had used up that huge matte medium bin, I felt proud and surprisingly energized. I proved to myself that I can do it. So I set the next challenge. 100 days of collage, one post a day on Instagram. And I really don't like posting on social media, so that was the biggest part of the challenge. I had no goals for growth, no strategy for Instagram, just one intention: show up and make art. I started with 30 followers and 60 posts. And by the end, I had over 200 posts and over 60 followers. That is not a social media success story. But I realized again, I can do this. And social media is hard. So let's say you want to challenge yourself too. What would I recommend? What are my learnings? So number 1, make a plan for the first 10 days or so. If you can, create a few collages in advance, so the pressure is off. What I mean by that is arrange your collage pieces on paper so that you only have to glue them down. You can do it. You can do this for a few collages on one day, and you can optimize them later if you want. Just have something ready you can post. Number 2, make a list with ideas for the next few days. You could explore, let's say, different color contrasts. You could explore different art schools like Bauhaus. You can explore different composition styles like geometric, organic, horizontal. So you don't have to find new ideas every day. And it's also nice to have a series in your Instagram feed. Number 3, if you have no ideas at all, post something anyway. The series must not break. Once you've made something, the pressure is off, and I promise you, if you keep creating, you will come up with more ideas or collages. Number 4, sometimes it's just enough to know what you will create the next day. So don't worry, this works. Just do it. Number 5, if you don't like your result, post it anyway. Sometimes I didn't like my collage at all, but it turned out to be the one that got the most views, so I stopped judging my work and just created. Number 6, post even when you think you have no time at all. I posted during our vacation in Greece, and it is possible when you commit to it, and I like to look back at these collages the most. Number 7, make your collage your top priority each day. As soon as I got home, I created my collage. My family and friends were very supportive, so thank you for that. And everyone knew I'm not available until the collage is done and online. So what are the biggest takeaways? First, don't rely on motivation, rely on commitment. Second, plan just enough to take the pressure off. And third, don't overthink your results. They are good enough. So how much time do you need every day? It took me about 1.5 hours to create a collage and the reel for Instagram when I had a good plan for the day. Sometimes it took less, sometimes, it took me longer. And did something special happen? Yes, some beautiful things happened. One of my collages, called Collage, now hangs in my friend's home. She liked it so much and I gave it to her as a birthday gift. And Julie Hamilton, an artist from Canada, I really deeply admire her work, left a comment and followed me. That was really great. And none of that would have happened if I had waited until I felt ready, right? So the question is, what's next? A challenge, of course. My next challenge is to post 7 long videos on YouTube. That's the second one. And I signed up for the 7 video challenge by Ali Abdal. Maybe you know him. He is into productivity and YouTube. But don't worry, this challenge is still all about collage. It means I will be sharing more detailed videos about how I create my collage papers, how I put them together, how I find inspiration, so stuff like that. And last point, why do I believe challenges are great if you want to build a consistent practice? Well, the truth for myself is, without a goal, without structure, I slip back into overthinking and doing nothing. But these challenges, they help me take my goals seriously and my creativity more seriously, what I want to do. They help me stay in motion, just do the next step, just do the next step. So if you feel lost and you don't know your next steps, a challenge might be your thing too. And if you're curious what happens next, I'd love for you to follow along. Leave a comment, subscribe, or share your own challenge with me. I would really love to hear from you. So let's build this creative life one step at a time. And thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.